Hi, this is Wayne. I'm heading to the Book Cliffs. I'm in Utah, and I'm going north. And I'm with my trusted pal, Pilsner. Pilsner's coming with me. Hi, Pilsner. He's a good dog, yes. We'll see more Pilsner. We are just starting to get into the Book Cliffs. I came up through Rabbit Valley. You can also come up from Harley Dome, which is on the Utah side. And sorry about the camera shake, but just wanted to kind of get some driver view of this road here and kind of what we're headed into. We're coming up on some old farming, ranching structures. There's the ranch house, and up on the hill looks like some kind of storage, and then looks like a livestock coop, chicken coop, something. Some of the things that, and this is just the start of the journey of just getting into the Book Cliffs. I am spending 4 days up here at the Road Cliffs and going to do a little exploring. So there was a little road down here, and decided to head down and see what was here. Again, got my trusty pup with me, Pilsner. Hi, Pils. Wants to do a little exploring. He's been in the car. There's the shelter, food storage or whatever. It's kind of cool. Let's take a walk around. A lot of debris. Wow. This is pretty cool. Partially torn down, but a lot of it's still intact. Old log cabin. There's another, looks like storage. Pretty cool. Partial roof still on it, but you see the glass. Front made out of stone. Wow. This is really neat. I'm not gonna go in there, not that I don't trust it, but just a nice little structure to view. And as we're at the other side here, looks like this was like maybe a little addition, maybe a porch, I don't know. Looks like there was some flooring in here, but you can see the door, and then front door, windows, back door. I would assume. Kind of cool roof. Tim Pilsner kind of likes exploring this area too. Don't you, Pils? Oh, you love cow pies. Love them. There's some more wood. Looks like some kind of structure that maybe was attached to these trees. Here's this post. As I decided to walk up, I caught this hawk over the hill, and I was just going to drive by this. There was a road down, and now this thing is super cool. Look at those timbers that the roof was made out of. As I walk up around here, got some metal on it in the back. I don't know, maybe this was the first hut they lived in. But you can see it's kind of on the back side. And I will go on and into the doorway a little bit on this one. Look at this old door. Oh my God. Super cool. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. Look at the old hinges. Whew. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Well, that's it for the house. Nice stop, first stop, probably not even 5 miles off of I-70 in Utah. And a first shot of my rig in the wilderness, fully loaded. You can see the back ends down, the fronts I still got some space, but it's solid. It's running real solid on the dirt roads. I'm very pleased. First book cliffs right below them. See, there's a lot of drilling going on up in this area for natural gas. You can see that in the background. Panoramic. But yeah, that's the book cliffs. That's the view they're known for. And there is water up here. Look at this little water crossing. Not too deep. Not shooting off, and then here's the little stream is coming down, and we'll make it up through here. And as I said, you could come up through Harley Dome. There's a nice little shot of Harley Dome. Excuse my camera work. I'm not a professional. I'm just trying to give good views and good places to go. Well, we are headed up Middle Canyon on Book Cliffs Road. We have just passed Hay Canyon, and a little while back we passed the turn for East Canyon. Kind of give you some sense of where we are. To give you some sense of this, I drive along. I haven't even aired down yet. The road has been so smooth. They have graded it just recently, right in the last few weeks, and I mean, it is really nice. As I was picking routes on Gaia, I also depend on my gazetteer, my Utah gazetteer. In fact, I just purchased it. I've always had a Colorado one. And I'm going to go up Hay Canyon because that takes me up to the top of Book Cliffs. And so I turned around, came back here, and was showing you where I'm going, and I'm going to air down right over here. And there's the old sign. Kind of cool looking sign. Air down, ready to roll. Going up Hay Canyon, Dark Canyon, top of Book Cliffs, and hopefully we'll be at the top here soon. Shoot a little bit of road. We're now on the wash, which is kind of cool. The stream was coming down another canyon, and now we're out of the wash. As we climb higher, we are now into the little bit of the cedar. I would say cedars and pinyon pines, not so much pinyon. But there's the view in front, and we're getting into trees. That means we're gaining some elevation. we are at Red Spring, just a little bit off the road, main road, and looks like a place where they used to have a lot of cattle roundup. A little cattle chute, load them up or down. And we're walking up Red Spring. Wish I could get the Pilsner over to get a drink. But as you can see, they got the water in the trough. And I guess that pipe is just spring water. They travel all the way down. It goes up in the mountain here. It's a plastic hose, so the spring must be up there. And then the pipe comes down here. As you can see, water. Cool, clear water. I don't want to get too far up in there, but if you can see that pipe, just runs up the hill, so the spring must be up the hill, and they get it down to here. Just like that. Nice little structure. Must have kept some stuff in here for they did cattle. But yeah, neat little things to run across up in this country. There's the pipe from a different angle. You see it over there. Try to zoom in on it. There it is. Up the mountain somewhere. This would be a great campsite also. I mean, usually you see about a dozen RVs in a place like this. There's a couple fire rings and nice and flat. I'm carrying on, but just beautiful, beautiful scenery here. Beautiful day. It's about 80 degrees up here. Sunny. There's a call for a chance of thunderstorms. I don't think that's going to happen, but who knows. And a little farther up the road here, well, there's some pines, some real pines. This is just up from Red Spring, and as soon as we got out of Red Spring, we started climbing, and now we're on a real canyon road. Again, the strata you got the red, and then they got the light gray and the dark gray, and then you got the big sandstone rock, and then you got some more gray, and then sandstone rock, and then more gray. Wow, just the history in the side of a mountain. And just a little farther up the road, you get this. It's hard rock, sandstone. Big layers. I'm climbing pretty steady, so I'm getting out of strata and into different strata over, like I said, billions and billions of years. I just find this rock strata so cool. As you can see how we uplift, a little bit of an angle. And there's just a little bit of this gray. Billions and billions of years ago. Well, here we are. Which way do we go? I believe we're either doing Bull Canyon or Seep Ridge. Let me figure it out. And here we are at the top. And there's some layers. Hey, only a few 100,000 years old since we're at the top. You can't be talking in the millions. And then let's see, we've reached our apex. Let's figure out what's going on up here. There's the view up on top. Flat. First couple vehicles flew by me as I went to turn. First vehicles I've seen up around here, but this looks like a pretty main artery for oil and gas and all that, and you can see with these little signs that are all marked for stuff. This little road down here looks like it goes down in that little canyon, and never know. I don't know if I'm going to do ridge top because it's a little windy. You can see that the weather is, getting a little darker, and I'm going to be looking for a campsite here in the next couple hours. Might be going down that road, who knows. And here's the views to the south. My gosh. Way in the background over there. Man. Stunning. That's all I can say. Some views on top of the ridge. This is looking to the north. A couple of hawks flying over there. You can see them. But this is absolutely beautiful country. So I came down in this little canyon because there were some dispersed campsites on the BLM website. And we just passed one. But it's in this old aspen grove where the trees, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to try to get something on the other side, where the trees have just kind of fallen down and died. So the trees have fallen down and died here. It's an old aspen grove. You can see some of the huge growth of these. Man alive, I tell you. And there's 4 campsites in here. They're just stellar little places with tables and little fire pits. And here's where we're driving into the 4th camp spot. I told Pilsner that this is where we're going to be. Yeah, look at him. He's anxious to get out. Aren't you, Pils? Well, let's drive on in here and see what we can set up. Here's the 2nd campsite. Just huge. And below this, like I said, old growth aspen that is finally decaying out. Some huge trees. Sage Scout is the name of this place. The one up above was Reservoir. It was pretty nice. And I'll show you another one, but then I'm going to stay at the 4th one because I think it's the nicest. All of them are empty, and I haven't seen a soul down this road. Here's the 3rd site down. Nice fire pit. It's got a bench up there. Not that level, and there's no table. On to our place, number 4. Well, here's the setup. Look at that firewood, table, perfectly flat over there. My awning's coming out. We got snow, we got aspens, we got rocks to climb, we got, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be hanging anything on there. I guess we can make some jerky. And then this, oh, there's another thing we can hang stuff off of. And, oh, my dog, Pilsner, wants out. Pilsner, you want to come outside? It's our camp spot. Look at him. Look at little Pilsner. Oh, Pilsner. You want to come out? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on. Explore the campground. I'm trying to get a picture of you. All right. Don't get lost. I'll show a finished camp setup once I get done. Well, I have camp set up. The back, tent, the awning, my box, ready to cook, and got the campfire started. Took the dog for a walk, and pretty nice setup. Sun's just going down. Had a couple cars pass and a four-wheeler, and that's about it. Just had the sunset up there on the mountain. Took the dog for a walk up that little canyon. It kind of ends up there with some cattle stuff going on, and there's my fire. I'll be cooking. I'm not going to do a cooking video, but this will probably be it for today. Pilsner, how'd you like today? Quit following me around. I'm trying to get a picture of you. You're a good boy. You're a good boy.